Assalamu alaikum, brothers and sisters. Today is protest. Make sure you smash the like button. Make sure you subscribe for future bell notifications. When I upload, you'll be the first person to be notified. And thank you for the new subscribers getting me to 1K. Thank you for your love, support. And if you want to enter my giveaway for my next video, make sure you like, comment and subscribe, and comment down below and tell me who has won the surprise, the PlayStation membership. And yeah, and I've got some shout outs here: H London, Babu, Hussein, Ultragun, Jungle Grill, outside Oldham audience. And let's go.
Hey guys, yo, back again with a new video. My boy Sufyan, just going to the local protest. Free Palestine, you know what I'm saying? Like my trim. Yeah.
Guys, so what do you think of my new haircut? Let me know down below, comment section, what you think of my new haircut. And we're just going to outside Oldham audience, and I've never been to protest any in the UK anywhere, and I'm going to do my first protest to outside Oldham audience. And with my new vlogging camera here, we'll record the footage. And yeah, it's going to be amazing supporting Palestine. My heart cries for them. It's like we had the enjoyable Eid, and the Palestine people had sad times, but yeah.
Of Palestine. So we've got young people, and young people have always got something fantastic to say. And we've got Abdul Rahman and two sisters who are joining us from Manchester Youth for Palestine. Come on!
Hello guys. Before I start, I just want to make one thing extremely clear. I am not Palestinian. I've never been to Palestine. I'm Egyptian. But when someone's brother dies in Palestine, it's like my brother's dead. When someone's mother dies, it's like my mother's dead. I am not Palestinian, but Palestine, we stand with you! How many people have white hairs on there? It's not a lot. With respect to my own.
Yes. What are you doing, my bro? You want to be on my YouTube channel? You're gonna go on YouTube? Yes, man. A bit more fun, yeah? Look at him. Yeah, man.
We as the youth are finally doing our part. We're finally standing with Palestine. We're finally doing what we have to do, and you look up all the history in apartheid in Africa. It's the youth that were standing in the front lines taking the Taylor. And the January 25th revolution in 2011 in Egypt. It was the youth that was standing in the front lines taking the bullets. The youth will stand with Palestine, and we will free Palestine! Free
Palestine! Free Palestine! Free Palestine!
Now, as I said, you guys carry this with all the energy and all the power, but we need to learn from our own, we need to experience that people. And thank you very much for our efforts, for all the help. I just want to make one point. We can iron this because of the effect of the pressure we put on them to shock all the factions out. All the pressure on the father, all the pressure on one thing, but we still need to put pressure on the factory. So, we stand with Palestine. Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Free Palestine! I'm going to pass the mic to my colleague Mason.
Assalamu alaikum everyone. I hope you're all having a good day. I just want to say that me and my sister here, we're from Gaza, and specifically we're from a refugee camp which is known as Al-Shafiq. Now, I don't know if you guys have been keeping up with the specific details, but in the past 2 weeks, the IDF bombed a house in Al-Shafiq. They bombed the refugee camp, and in that refugee camp they killed 6 children, all from the same family, the upper house.
Yes, my bro. Are you doing? Yes, bro. You're right, yeah? Yes. Are you doing, my bro? Everything good, yeah? Alhamdulillah, everything good. Where we are today? We are outside Oldham audience, my bro.
Alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah.
MashaAllah.
Look at the beautiful view. How many people are there?
There's a lot of people
Lot of people, yeah? Lot of people. Oh my bro.
Order everything alright?
Everything good. Look at the cameras, no better. Anything you want to say? Any shout?
Free Palestine!
Yeah, free Palestine, yeah? Anything you want to say to your family, any shout, my bro?
Big shout out to my bro, Sufyan.
Yeah, man.
Big shout out.
Subscribe and turn the notification on.
Turn the bell notification on. Subscribe, like every video, and comment as well.
Yeah, man.
Please support my brother.
Yeah, support me. I'll try my best to get more events like these. Like I've said, I've not been before. Like this is my first time. So yeah.
Everyone just has seen the ceasefire that happened in Gaza the other day and thought that the war is over. And I'm here to remind everyone the war is not over. Yesterday in Jerusalem, there was a marathon from Sheikh Jarrah, which is a village that's under threat from the IDF, to Silwan village, which is also under threat. There are 7,850 people that are under threat to be displaced and kicked out of their homes simply for being Palestinian. Does that make sense to you? No! Is that fair to you? Yesterday, after the marathon finished, the IDF started attacking the runners and started hitting them with all their power and throwing tear gas, smoke grenades inside the houses with children and women and elderly women inside the houses. Is that fair? No! Is that right? No! So what shall we do about it? Fight! Speak up!
Speak up for it!
We are gonna fight till our last breath.
Inshallah! Inshallah!
Free Palestine! Free Palestine! From the river to the sea! Palestine will be free! You guys are too quiet. From the river to the sea! Palestine will be free! Free Palestine! Free Palestine! I want to do an Arabic chant, and I'm sure loads of people have turned up. Yeah, بالروح بالدم نفديك يا أقصى 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 بالروح نفديك يا أقصى بدون نفديك يا أقصى بالروح بالدم نفديك يا أقصى. For the people that are not too sure what it means with my blood and with my soul, I will sacrifice it for Palestine and Al-Aqsa. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. What do you want? Freedom. When do you want it? Now. What do you want? Freedom. When do you want it? Now. We will not be silenced any longer. My grandparents had to migrate to another country from ages ago, and my parents were not born in Palestine. We were not born in Palestine, but the Palestinian occupation is in our heart, and it's always been a deep issue for us. And we are the people of today. We are the generation that will free Palestine.
Inshallah! Inshallah!
Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Free Palestine! From the river to the sea! Palestine will be free! From the river to the sea! Palestine will be free! You guys are too low. You need to be higher. We need to let everyone know why we're here, why we're fighting, why we have marched for 3-4 weeks. We need to let everyone know why. Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Free Palestine! From the river to the sea! Palestine will be free! بالروح بالدم نفديك يا أقصى! بالروح بالدم نفديك يا أقصى! بالروح بالدم نفديك يا أقصى! Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! God has given us a voice for the people that are silenced in Palestine. We are all out here today just to give them a voice that the occupation has silenced them, but we will not be silenced. Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! From the river to the sea, Palestine will be free! From the river to the sea, Palestine will be free! Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! La ilaha illallah! La ilaha illallah! والشاهد حبيب الله! والشاهد حبيب الله! لا إله إلا الله! لا إله إلا الله! والشاهد حبيب الله! والشاهد حبيب الله! There's another chant people in Palestine are saying to the mothers of the shaheeds. They are saying, you mother of the shaheed, you are so lucky. I wish my mother was instead of you. SubhanAllah. Thank you so much for every single one of you that are coming out here. As a Palestinian from Gaza, and as someone that's been يم الشاهد نيالك يا ريت امي بدالك يم الشاهد نيالك يم الشاهد سمعلك يا ريت امي بدالك يم الشاهد نيالك يا ريت امي بدالك. Thank you.
Thank you everyone for coming out. We will fight till our last breath. We will fight till Palestine is free. Free, free Palestine. Free, free Palestine. Free, free Palestine. Thank you everybody.
Thank you Abdurrahman and the sisters. So let's do some more shouting before we bring the next speaker along. Because I've heard some passion, but I'm sure there's a little bit more in there. I know it's warm, but let's hear it. Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! What do we want? Freedom! What do we want? Freedom! When do we want it? Now! When do we want it? Now! Oldham, make some noise! Yay! Now there's a big Kashmiri community here, and many of you will have gone to the protests across the country, in fact Europe and beyond, and I can see some faces here and I've travelled with you, so it's great to see you here. And I think the Kashmiri community, along with the black community, understand what it's like to be taken out of your homeland and understand what it's like to be separated from your loved ones, separated from your home. And there's a board up there that tells us this is not something that happened a few weeks ago, or even a few months ago. The torture and the murdering, the separation and the violations and the illegal occupation and the militarization of this regime, what they're doing to the people of Palestine, has been happening since 1948. 1948, guys. Not a week ago, a month ago, a few weeks ago, a few months ago, a few years ago. Understand what this means. Decades. Decades of occupation. And the same goes for Kashmir. We've seen decades of illegal occupation and people being denied their right for self-determination. That's what it's about. Denied their right. And somebody earlier on mentioned the word democracy. Democracy? The word should be used, the hypocrisy. What's the word? What's the word? Yes. So anybody that talks about Israel being a country and talking about democracy, or even India talking about democracy when it comes to the illegal occupation, and the denial of people's right for self-determination is no democracy. No democracy. They are hypocrites, and anybody that does any kind of deal with them. So let's talk about our regime.
That's a bad word.
Let's talk about our regime. The regime that starts in Oldham and that goes all the way to the people in London. And then it goes to all the people in Europe. And then it goes to the so-called Muslim states.
I'm fine, alhamdulillah.
Because the arms that they're selling, Albi and all these companies, and I was in Blackburn yesterday with looking at the F-34s or 35s or whatever they're called. They are making money, but they're just selling them. Not for self-defense, to kill. Who are they selling them to? They sell them to Israel, the Saudis, the Indians, and anybody who will buy them for money. Because people, what drives these people, the power that drives these people is greed. And greed has no color, it only has blood. Greed only has blood. So these parliamentarians, and when they are using the appropriate language and talking about democracy, remind them is no democracy. It's hypocrisy. And hold them accountable. What are you going to do? Hold them! Hold them! What are you going to do? Hold them! Free, free! Palestine! Free, free! Palestine! Can't hear you! Free, free! Palestine! Right from the back! Free, free! Palestine! Free, free! Palestine! My sisters, I want to hear you! Free, free! Palestine! Free, free! Palestine! My brothers, I want to hear you! Free, free! Palestine! Free, free! Palestine! My children, I want to hear you! Free, free! Palestine! Free, free! Palestine! That's what I call Oldham. Now the next person we're going to ask is Dr. Rabah, who's here, a Palestinian, head of Lawyers Without Borders. And just like we have doctors who have forums, these are Lawyers Without Borders, a Palestinian brother. A big shout out for Dr. Rabah!
Assalamu alaikum! My brothers and sisters, I came from Palestine to say thank you very much for all what you're doing. Brothers and sisters, we used to be feeling lonely and alone without seeing such crowds in their hundreds of thousands. It's starting a peaceful revolution. It's starting from the UK, from Oldham, from Bristol, from Manchester, Birmingham, London, and spreading all over the world. We no longer feel lonely, my brothers and sisters. All the blood has been shed for our children. It's not going for nothing, and it will not ever go for nothing. With you started what you have started, achieving what you have achieved, changing minds and hearts. CNN, BBC, put the mic on. Along with the New York Times, showing the photos of the Palestinian murdered children. This has never happened in history before. And this is all due to your efforts collectively. And this is what I wanted to actually stress out. Work together, form lobbies similar and stronger than the Israeli Zionist lobby, to achieve something. So that you can change the foreign policy of this country, which has actually a very big role in starting the suffering of the Palestinian people, hence asking for the apology from the British government for what they have done for Palestine. Keep pressing your MPs. Before you select your MP, go to see them, ask them what's their stance on Palestine, on Masjid al-Aqsa, on Sheikh Jarrah, on Gaza, and all the areas and cases of concern for all of you. You have the legal right to always write and pressurize your MPs, Prime Minister, even the Queen. You are within your rights. Do that and then keep the pressure. We've been the change of heart even in all over the world. This makes us feel really that we have people in this country and everywhere who are supporting us, and this will boost our morale and make us fight until the last minute with your help. Things are not over. Maybe it is over in Gaza, where so many children, civilians, women, elderly people have been killed in cold blood and warm bombs. But it's not over in Sheikh Jarrah. It's not over in Al-Aqsa. It's not over in the West Bank. It's not over in the 1940 area inside Israel. We are still suffering on daily basis there with this genocide, committing war crimes and crimes against humanity everywhere there. You get imprisoned for just raising a Palestinian flag there. We've got the children of Palestine going to schools, having to stop at 2, 3, 4 checkpoints just to go to school, being interrogated, searched, and without under gunpoint to their heads. This has to stop. We thank the social media, not the mainstream media, for showing the world for a change what's actually happening in Palestine. We don't need the BBC, who should be ashamed of themselves. They should be ashamed of their policies. We've got TikTok now, you know, that's showing everything before the BBC even get the news that they decide not to publish because it's pro-Palestinian. However, so many media outlets all over the world have changed their attitude and all that thanks to you. Free, free! Free, free! Free, free! 1, 2, 3, 4! 1, 2, 3, 4! 5, 6, 7, 8! Brothers, together peacefully and legally, we are going to see this through till the end. Inshallah! We've got the B'Tselem, a human rights center in Israel, the biggest one in Israel, has described the regime there as apartheid, along with Al-Haq, a humanitarian office as well, describing them as such, and the United Nations as such. So, this reminds me of what was happening in South Africa. In the last days of the apartheid regime in South Africa, it's happening now. Again, because of you souls. For the sake of Marwa in Sheikh Jarrah, who has been displaced from her home, and her home has been given to a settler, who I don't know where they came from, for if we can kick within that state where my mother is all that state. For Yazan and Gaza, whose limbs were everywhere. Keep it going, brothers and sisters, and do not stop. Seek and obtain their momentum. Keep going for the sake of Palestine, for Al-Aqsa, for Sheikh Jarrah, for humanity. Free, free! Palestine! Free, free! Palestine! Free, free! Palestine! Brothers, peacefully, write to your MPs, do dua as well. Come and visit Palestine. Come and visit Palestine, brothers and sisters. There is a reciprocal agreement between the UK and Israel where you cannot be denied entry at all. You'll be going through even Tel Aviv airport, where the Palestinian brothers and sisters are not allowed to use that airport. We are not allowed to use the airport. If from the West Bank you wanted to go anywhere in the world, you will have to cross to Jordan first, another country, and then to your final destination. Similarly, from Gaza, you have to go to Egypt first, another country, and then fly to wherever you want to fly. Maybe you don't know these facts, but things are starting coming up, what's actually happening there. Brothers and sisters, come and boost the aid. We don't want your money. We do not want your money. We want you to stay with us, stand with us, do demonstrations, peaceful demonstrations like this, and never stop until Palestine gets its liberation. Free, free! Free, free! Free, free! I want to thank the organizers who collectively are working together: Palestine Solidarity Campaign, Palestine Action, Lawyers for Humanity, and all people involved here working, giving good example as to working together, and this togetherness is what's going to achieve liberty. Brothers and sisters, do not stop now. This is the last few steps to liberation. We can see it happening in Palestine. Do not stop now. Form your lobbies, you know, and just write to MPs. Keep pressure on the MPs to do it. And thank you very much. Keep it going for the sake of Gaza, Al-Aqsa, Al-Sheikh Jarrah. And thank you again from the heart of every Palestinian there. Thank you, my brothers and sisters. Free, free. Free, free. Thank you.
I want to hear the people at the back. I heard you lot make a lot of noise, so let's hear some people at the back. Free, free. Palestine. Free, free. Palestine. Right at the back. Free, free. Palestine. Over there. Free, free. Palestine. My brother there. Free, free. Palestine. My sister there. Free, free. I think, with all due respect, we should be asking them, what's your opinion on killing people? What's your opinion on killing innocent people? What's your opinion on where do you stand on killing children? Ask the question. And this is what I want you guys to do. So when you think, what can I do? Ask that question. Send an email, send a message, put it on your status. That's what you should be asking. What is your opinion, or where do you stand on selling weapons to people for killing people? Where do you stand? Ask the parliamentarians, ask your political people, ask those people out there, our so-called democratically elected politicians. Ask that question. Think about it and let's see what the answers to come up with. I don't think you're going to get much out of them, but there again, you never know. Next, we have Samira Mahmood, who's going to come. Samira is from Oldham. So come on, Oldham! Yeah! A student from Oldham. Let's hear it for Samira! Yeah! Assalamu alaikum, everybody! I would firstly like to say a massive well done to everyone that's here. May Allah reward you for all your efforts. Last Saturday, I attended the protest in Media City in Manchester. The outcome was absolutely amazing. However, I came across an incident where one of my friends posted on their social media that protests are a waste of time. This has compelled me to speak up and tell everyone what protests do and how they are not a waste of time. I am absolutely ashamed of the lack of people spreading awareness about the Palestinian struggle, but who are not attending protests or using their voices. Generally, those who are silent in the face of oppression can attend social gatherings, but cannot even spare a few hours of their Saturday to attend a protest to fight for human rights, to fight for the end of occupation, and to fight for the end of suffering of the Palestinians. This is not a trend. This is not a joke. I suggest you all put yourselves in their shoes and empathize with what they are going through. The Palestinians are fighting every single day just to be able to wake up and not fear for their lives. They are losing their own family members every single day. Innocent children are being targeted, tortured and murdered every single day. If you were in their position, would you not want the one changing with his heart? Change only comes when people decide to step up and to use their voices. This is the bare minimum. Alongside using your voices, prayer and charity are extremely vital. I'm going to ask two young females to come along. The students is Ariba and Fatima. A big round of applause. And let's welcome them. Way.
Assalamu alaikum. We're MCR stand and we go to Loretto College. We organize protests in Hume and we want to say youth is the hope for Palestine. So keep supporting Palestine. Israel is killing a lot of innocent people and naming it self-defense. Bombing people that have nothing to fight back with isn't self-defense. Pointing guns at children isn't self-defense. It's not a conflict, it's genocide. And we need to speak up about it before it's too late. Free, free! Palestine! Free, free! Palestine! Viva, viva! Palestina! Viva, viva! Palestina! Viva, viva! Palestina! Thank you so much, guys. Keep supporting Palestine.
Thank you, guys. And thank you. Next, we've got another speaker, and this time is somebody from Palestine. Ayani, let's show some love, Oldham. Free, free. Palestine! Free, free. Palestine! I can't hear you. Free, free. Palestine! I'm even louder. Free, free. Palestine! A big round for Ayani.
Assalamu alaikum, everyone.
Wa alaikum salam.
My name is Layan. I'm 15 years old. I'm a BAME leader in the UK, a Muslim activist, a member of the Youth Parliament and a public speaker. I stand here proudly as a British Palestinian young woman fighting against the injustice Palestinians have been through. This definitely won't be the last time. We will always stand here, proudly fighting for Palestine to eventually be free, and until the chains of Palestine are broken. Whatever it takes, we will stand here in solidarity with Palestine. In fact, today we stand here and send a powerful message to the Israelis that we will never, ever abandon our land. We are never, ever afraid to make our voices heard and stand up for whatever is right. We have remained silent since 1948 and we will keep using our voices. So many families are left stranded on the streets, bombed house, children, Masjid al-Aqsa. Why are we staying quiet? We must use our social media platforms. We must stop remaining silent. If we are contributing to the problem. We must not underestimate the power that we can use. We stand here to show that we are a community that stand against Israel's malicious actions, that they cannot get away with. Manchester Arena attack, Black Lives Matter, George Floyd's murder. Is Palestine again not seen just as important? You tell us! More than 200 innocent people are murdered and left stranded in the streets of Palestine. Why are we staying quiet? Let's wake up, people! What kind of society are we living in?
Shameless society.
We have suffered, we have lost lives, COVID-19 has affected us. We lost the simple elements of life, yet Palestinians have been suffering for 73 years for their basic human rights. So is it not worth to stand here and shout free Palestine? Is it not worth it? We will continue to march and do protest. We will never ever shy away from the night. It will continue until the Palestinian flag flies in Jerusalem and in all of Palestine, inshallah. And as I continue to say, if 9/11 deserves a moment of silence, Palestine deserves us to never ever speak again. No one will stop us. This is our human basic right. We haven't been fighting for them for 1 year. This has been a case of a number of events for 73 years. Humanity is still not discovered. So why are we going to remain silent? Or are we going to use our voices, use social media, and be the most uplifting, passionate community of hope and compassionate love with a driving force and ambition to make Palestine free, inshallah! Lastly, I want to remind you that you don't need to be Muslim or any human of any kind. All you need to be is a simple, basic human being. Free, free! Palestine! Free, free! Palestine! Free, free! Palestine! Viva, viva Palestina! Viva, viva Palestina! Birra, biddam, niftik yaqsa! Birra, biddam, niftik yaqsa! Free, free! Palestine! Free, free! Palestine! Thank you so much, everyone.
I've just got an announcement to make.
Is everybody going to be down at the weapons factory on Tuesday at 3:30? Because it's time that we all did that. There's a regular vigil at 3:30 every Tuesday. Everybody's going down. We are calm, but we are also angry that we've got these arms factories on our doorstep. We're not going to let it happen again. They closed it in Ireland. We're going to close it here in Oldham as well. Lastly, very importantly, there's a petition as well. We do need to do that kind of stuff. It's in the corner. Please sign the petition. There's the table in the corner, Oldham Peace and Justice. They've got the Stop Elbit, Shut Elbit Down in Oldham petition. We've got to get it in. We've got to get this big win. It'll be the biggest win for Oldham. And I know that you guys and us guys, if we all work together, we can do it. And it'll be a big win for us and a big win for Palestine. So please sign the petition as well. And see you Tuesday, 3:30, Cairo House, Waterhead in Oldham, 3:30. Thank you.
Absolutely excellent. 7 decades of oppression, folks. 7 decades of oppression. Not 7 days, 7 nights, 7 weeks, 7 months, 7 years. 7 decades of oppression. So what do we want? When do we want it? Now! And who better to talk about it than somebody from a whole understanding of what it's like to be separated, what it's like to be judged just on your colour. Black Lives Matter took a whole new turning when it came to George Floyd. We saw thousands and thousands of people, in fact millions and millions of people across the globe to come out and speak out against the prejudice, against the killing. And that's what it was. It was a killing of an innocent life because that man did nothing wrong because he was born black. That's what it was about. So let's have a sister, our daughter, to talk about that. And we have got Marwa from Black Lives Matter. A big, a huge welcome to Marwa. Come on, Oldham, we can do better.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Wa alaikum assalam. So, you know, less than 2 years ago, like around a year and a half ago, George Floyd was murdered in America, and the whole world went up and we went on an uprising for Black Lives Matter. You know, race is no strange phenomenon when we talk about the case of Palestinians. It is a system what we have in the occupied Palestinian lands. We have a system that racially abuse and discriminate against Palestinians. So when we talk about our movements like Black Lives Matter that have been in support of the Palestinian cause, we need to always remember the complexities of race, economics, capitalism, imperialism, all of these powers. Palestine is the last standing country that's fighting against colonial powers. It is not a conflict, it's not a war. And every time as a black person who had to fight a colonial power to get my country, to get my land, to get my rights, to get my passport, to be able to visit my country, every time I think of Palestine, I don't think of this different, you know, cause other people. I think of myself. I think of every country that was colonized in the name of race, in the name of religion, and all different names. You know, so when we think about, when you want to stand up and say Black Lives Matter, when you want to stand up and we want to talk about, you know, racial equality, We have to stand up for Palestine, because that's the biggest case in our humanity of racial inequality. Nelson Mandela said, we are not free until Palestine is free. Free, free! Palestine! Free, free! Palestine! Thank you so much.
Thank you, and next we're going to have another speaker. We've only got 3 speakers left. I know it's quite warm, and I don't want to keep you here too long. I know you've been here a long time, but isn't it great to be here together? And it's that togetherness that gives us strength. The togetherness, no matter whether you're black or you're white or you're young or you're old, whether you're Palestinian or not, it's that togetherness, that human race, that love and passion that we have for the people around us. And just as we said Black Lives Matter, Palestinian lives matter! What do we want? Freedom. When do we want it? Now. What do we want? Freedom. When do we want it? Now. And next, we've got Mart from Gaza. And Mart's going to say a few words. A big round of applause for Mart. It's wonderful to see all these nationalities, these people from all the parts of the globe, coming and sharing their love and passion for Palestinians.
Assalamu alaikum. First of all, I want to say thank you to everyone who's here. Thank you very much for coming. It means a lot for everyone, for every single Palestinian out there. Alright. Me as a child, I lived in Gaza, and I witnessed the 2014 war, aka Al-Asf al-Ma'kul. I remember I was a child, and I was taking out the trash. My mom told me to go and throw outside. As I'm walking to the trash, boom, 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 3 rockets. What I do? I'm screaming, I'm running, going back to my mom, crying, Mom, there's a bomb that happened, the bomb that just dropped, it's close to us as well. But this, whatever happened to me, it happens to a lot of Palestinians, the ones who live there right now. Palestinians, they lose their mom, their dad, their father, the close ones. I have a friend, a close friend. He was a good guy. One day he was like, I'm gonna go to the Gaza and the Israeli border. And what happened? Let me tell you. He goes there, he got shot in the leg. Okay, he gets shot in the leg, he can't move, he can't walk. His dreams is gone. Now he's getting treatment in Turkey. Every single month, his leg gets cut. Every single month. Because it keeps hurting him. Living in Gaza is not really easy. Living in Gaza is tough. It's really tough. عالمي وطني شرفي my flag, my homeland, my honor. Right now, one final thing. I want everyone to take your phone out. Everyone take your phone out. I want you to record this. Everyone take your phone out. Alright, I want you guys to scream from your lungs. Scream, okay? Are you ready? Free, free! Palestine! Free, free! Palestine! Free, free! Palestine! Free, free! Palestine! 1, 2, 3, 4. Occupation no more. 5, 6, 7, 8. In the thousands, in the millions. In the thousands, in the millions. In the thousands, in the millions. بنروح بالدم نفديك يا أقصى. بنروح بالدم نفديك يا أقصى. بنروح بالدم نفديك يا أقصى. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And it's so good that we were going to only have 2 or 3, but we've got so many young people from all parts of the world who want to say a few words. It's important because these are our generations to come. These are the people that will be responsible, and we will hold them accountable. And we will hold every one of you accountable, just as you will hold me accountable for what I will do today to make a difference tomorrow. So the next person that we have is Ikram. Ikram from Algeria. Let's find Ikram. A big round of applause for Graham here.
Hi guys, so I want everyone to keep up the same energy until Palestine is free. I want to see everyone talking about it. I want to see everyone protesting every week. I want people spreading awareness, talking about it. Remember them in your prayers. Remember to be grateful, because we have a lot of things that they don't have. And we have water, we have education, we have shelter. We don't have to worry if we're going to die in the next minute. Say Alhamdulillah, say Alhamdulillah right now, all my Muslims. Alhamdulillah, yeah? Alhamdulillah. Sorry guys. It isn't free Palestine while it's a trend, it's free Palestine until it's backwards. When you guys remember you have water, you have shelter, it isn't a privilege, it's a human right. They deserve it. We have a voice. We are going to speak for them. We're going to shout for them until our voices are broken. I don't care. I will scream until my voice is gone. Until Palestine is free. Free, free. Free, free. Free, free. Free, free. From the river to the sea. Palestine will be free. From the river to the sea. Free, free! Palestine! Free, free! Palestine! Barah b'dam nafdik yaqsa! Barah b'dam nafdik yaqsa! Barah b'dam nafdik yaqsa! Thanks, go. Nafdik yaqsa! Barah b'dam nafdik yaqsa! Alright, sorry. Nafdik yaqsa! Sorry.
There's no need to say sorry. You don't apologise for being passionate. Now, come on, Oldham, let's see some noise! Are you with me? Are you sure? Are you absolutely sure? Good. Right. Next, we've got Lama, another beautiful young woman, green girl, Palestinian. Big it up for Lama! Woo!
Hello, everyone. I just want to let everyone that every single Palestinian is still suffering. And the least suffering Palestinians could live is that never know the meaning of stability. This is what my grandparents, parents, and I have been suffering for decades. My grandparents migrated from Palestine to live in tents in Syria. My parents lived in Syria for 20 years, then 20 years in UAE, and now I'm here. Palestinians are still looking for a home, and this situation must end. We should have our homeland back. And do you know where my children are gonna live? They're gonna live in Palestine. We're gonna go back to our land. Free, free! Palestine! Free, free! Palestine! Free, free! Palestine!
Thank you, sweetheart. Excellent. And I'm looking forward to your children living there. But before that, where are we all gonna go? Where are we going to go?
Palestine!
Where are we going to go?
Palestine!
Are you sure? Yes. Say it again. Yes. Where are we going to go? Palestine! Excellent. I'm going to make sure you all go to Palestine. Believe me, I'm going to be there at the checkpoint, at the airport, clocking you in. I'm seeing you there with your family. Yeah, you. The gorgeous family there. I want to see you at the airport. We ain't gonna go to Spain, we ain't gonna go to Italy, we ain't gonna go to France or anywhere else. We're gonna go, we're gonna go, and the next speaker that we have is Mariam from Algeria. A big round of applause for Mariam! Come on, Oldham!
Assalamu alaikum everyone, good afternoon. We are all here for Palestine, we'll always be here for Palestine. We don't want ceasefire, we want freedom. When Palestine is open, we will all go to Palestine. Free, free. Palestine. Free, free. Palestine. Free, free. Palestine. Thank you.
Wonderful. I have a daughter called Mariam and she's louder than you, smaller than you, but louder than you. So come on, Oldham. It's a bit cooler now. I'm sure we can make some noise. Free, free. Palestine. Free, free. Palestine. Say it again. Free, free. Palestine. Like you mean it. Free, free. Palestine. From your stomach. Free, free. Palestine. From your heart. Free, free. Palestine. That's better. Next, we've got a brother who's going to join us. And it's Umar. I asked him where he's from, and he said here. That's good. Big round of applause for Umar.
Right, okay everyone, I've not got long. I'm just gonna, a few minutes, I'm gonna throw ideas at you, and I'm hoping some of you will catch it, just to get the grey matter stimulating. So, deja vu for some of you. Democracy. What is democracy? Democracy comes from Greek word demos, kratos. Demos means the people, so if you've got a big group of people, that's the demos. Kratos. Kratos means rule. So, democracy is the rule of the masses. So if everyone in Oldham said in one voice, we want to close Elbit down. If Elbit is not closed down, that is counter to democracy. Okay? So public opinion matches government policy. If public opinion matches government policy, you have democracy. If they don't match, you have a system, whatever it is, you can have elections, but it's not democracy. So the Iraq war, public opinion was against it, England went to war, Iraq war was anti-democratic. The raising of tuition fees, public opinion was against it, it happened, therefore it was anti-democratic. Okay? Give me another one. Plenty of things. Anything where the public is not listened to, public opinion does not match government policy, that's not democracy. So whatever you have. What's the other thing? Terrorism. Terrorism. What is terrorism? People call terrorism this group, just bombing, explosion. No, that's not. That's not. Terrorism, technically, it's a technical definition. Look it up. What it is, it's a group or of people or a population being told, do this thing. If you don't do it, we're going to bring terror upon you. And terror is explosions, bombing. That is terrorism. So, for example, saying, you want to be communist, you're not allowed to be communist, or we're going to bomb you. Vietnam War, that is, who is the terrorist there? Look at the Iraq War. Yeah, again, who is the terrorist? Who was telling one person to the other person, change or we will do this to you? Yeah, that's the other thing I want to say to you. Last thing is, look at UN voting patterns. Look at the United Nations voting patterns. If you want to understand what a country feels, what a country strives for, look at their voting patterns. So, for example, in the early 70s, there was a vote in the United Nations. We here as a collective condemn international terrorism. All of the world, bar 2 countries voted, yes, we all oppose international terrorism. 2 countries were against it. 1, America. Oops. Second one, Israel. Israel abstained. At the time, Israel had their own agenda. At the time, America was thinking about Latin America. Yeah? So, people say the mind of a goldfish, the memory of a goldfish. No, it should be the memory of a human being. Look at the history, look at what's happened, and you need to understand these things. Look at the United Nations voting patterns, look at basic definitions, what you are told. National interest, what is the national interest? You would think national interest means what the people want, the hospitals, the schools. It's not actually that. What the national interest is, private corporation tax, high-end corporation tax being reduced. That is where all the effort, all the energy is being spent. So look at basic definitions that are thrown at you. What does it actually mean? Is there a definition or are they just making it up? So I would highly encourage you to look into that. And just the last one, just to lay your energy out. Free, free! Palestine! Free, free! Palestine! Free, free! Palestine! So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, occupation no more. 1, 2, 3, 4! Occupation no more! 5, 6, 7, 8, Israel is a terrorist state. 1, 2, 3, 4! Occupation no more! 5, 6, 7, 8! Israel is a terrorist state! Free, free! Palestine! Free, free! Palestine! From the river to the city! Palestine will be free! Last thing, look into it, read it, what you're being told, who is telling you those things, what are their intentions, what are their drivers, what do they want you to know, what do they not want you to know. You need to think about it and account for the missing spaces. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Umar. Education is very important, and I think what Umar just said is really, really important. Read into it. Now, before we have the final prayer, I'm going to bring on a young woman who's going to talk about what's happening next. It is Manchester Palestine Action Group, or Forum, sorry I've got it wrong. So a big round of applause for Fatima, please.
Hi guys, I'm actually from the West Bank in Palestine, and I would like to say thank you so much for coming out, but this is not enough. You have an arms factory in Oldham around the corner. Why are you guys not showing up? I don't understand. Why are you here but not coming every Tuesday when it really matters? And why are you doing it? I'm disappointed. I'm sorry, I'm looking around and there's more than triple the amount of people. You guys are from here. Do something. This is not enough. Right since we came here. My mom, me, my brothers and sisters have been trying, and that's not enough right to the MP, sorry, but that's absolute bullshit. What have they done? What have they done? Listen, I am still holding the same flag sometimes that I held over 10 years ago. What the hell is that? So, if you really want to make a difference, show up on Tuesdays 3:30. Pick up your kids' car. Don't let them out of where. I have one task for everyone if you're up to it. As you know, everyone's here because you saw the videos, you know what's going on. I'm not going to have to explain it to you, you know. But what you need to do is grab one person that does not know. No one else here, not your family. Tell one person. Imagine if everyone here told one person who's not aware of what's going on, what we can do. Like, the impact would be crazy. Are you guys up for that? Yeah. Are you sure? Yeah. No. Alright, okay. So we have the march after the prayer. We're going to start over there. We're going to march. I want everyone to lose your voices. Tomorrow, I don't want you to be able to speak. I want you to be screaming in the streets, okay? Yeah! And before we finish, we're going to introduce something new. So when we say free Palestine, it's going to be free Palestine. Free Palestine. Free Palestine. Free Palestine. So do it if you can when you're marching. Make a bigger impact, okay? Again, after the prayer, we'll be starting over there. I hope you can all make it because there's people with wheelchairs, and if they can do it, and if I can do it but wearing slippers, you can march, okay?
Thank you, Fatima. Now we're going to bring this part of the program to the end, and just as Fatima said, there will be a march that we're starting over there, and we're expecting all of you to join us. Now there's another thing that you can do, and that is to make a real difference. Where does it hurt people? How can you hurt people without actually doing something really bad? And that is to hurt them in the pocket. You want to hurt somebody, make a difference, you hurt them in the pocket. So what do? You boycott. You boycott goods. How many of you drink Coca-Cola? Most of us drink Coca-Cola. Now, if there's one thing that you can do, is stop drinking Coca-Cola. Stop drinking Coca-Cola. You need to do that. Have a look at the list. And we think like Puma, lots of other things, McDonald's. That's going to upset me, but hey. Not going to McDonald's if that makes a difference and it hurts somebody in the pocket and I've not done any real damage to them other than make them suffer in a monetary way, then I'm going to do it. Have a look at the list. Make that difference. Because these people are fueled on greed. Oldham, what they're fueled on? Greed. What they're fueled on? Greed. And we're going to make that difference. So make sure you do that. And I want to say thank you to every single one of you that is here, and those people that are not here but watching somewhere on social media. Get that message out there. Share it. And like Fatima said,
they're going to watch you on my YouTube channel.
YouTube channel, yes.
Celebrity.
Okay, so watch it on the YouTube channels, share it on the WhatsApp, on the Instagrams, the Snapchats,
YouTube channel,
whatever you do on the Facebook. Channel. Get that message out. Just as Fatima said, share it just with one person that's not here. You will make that difference. Now I'm going to ask Mufti Saab to come on and do the final prayer. We don't like to keep our Muftis waiting, and I'm sure it's important. Please give a big round of applause and a loving welcome to our very own Mufti Ilal.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I didn't hear you. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Respected audience, I've got some announcements to make, and I'm the final speaker, and I assure you I'm going to be quick. The first announcement is Oldham, 20 years after the riot, is in an excellent position, and we have learnt the hard way to behave ourselves. Inshallah. So inshallah, when we disperse from here, like citizens of Oldham, we will respectfully walk out without creating any antisocial behavior. Secondly, all the speakers have said, we don't have hate for anyone. We love everyone. But what we do have for hate is for the people who hate humanity. We don't want any form of hate. But if anyone hates humanity, we hate them. Simple as. Thirdly, brothers have made announcement of the protest on Tuesday, 3:30, be there. Fourthly, I would like to say a big Jazakallah. Thank you for all the brothers and sisters and children from all communities who attended. So Jazakallah, may Allah reward you, or may Allah reward you abundantly. The most important thing is, time again we are reminded, Palestine comes every single Ramadan, and especially the Muslim community and the entire communities around England jump up and down, and then we forget about it. We cannot forget about the people who are suffering not just in Palestine, across the globe. So make it a motive in life to think about these people and inshallah to support these people. Finally, we are going to thank all the brothers and sisters who arranged this. We need to thank Unite for Palestine. So takbir! Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar! Are you guys dead? I didn't hear anyone. Takbir! Allahu Akbar! Free! Free! Palestine! I didn't hear any. This is the last moment. Free! Free! Palestine! Free! Free! Palestine! Free! Free! Palestine! That's Oldham. Jazakallah, may Allah reward all of you. Can we have the Surah Fatiha? Everyone knows the Surah Fatiha from the Muslim community. From the non-Muslim community, it's a universal supplication. Everyone is welcome to join in. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Alhamdulillahi rabbil alameen. Ar-Rahmanir Rahim. مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين آمين. And we wish you all the best. May Allah reward everyone. Thank you for coming. Remember what I said about Oldham. We need to maintain good behavior and walk peacefully home. May the Lord bless you with peace and the entire universe with peace. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Jazakallah. Free, free! Palestine! Free, free! Palestine! Free, free! Palestine!
Yo guys, my camera battery died. And I missed a bit, but then I start recording with my phone. And if you enjoyed it, make sure you smash the like button and you subscribe. And I make sure I go to more events and like these protests. And our heart should cry for the Palestine. And yeah, and one day Israel is going to get it badly. Yeah. And they're going to get it, and they're gonna go down very deeply and badly. So yeah, if you enjoyed it, make sure you give this like, smash the like button, and turn the subscribe button, and turn your bell notification. And if you enjoyed it, let me know down the comments down below. And yeah, peace out. Yo.
Sing it with me now. Free, free Palestine. Free, free Palestine.